It's the first time I've ever in my entire career stepped on a large silver spoon coming out the stage. Oh, it's always funnier with Scottish accents, too. I love that. All right, we have more show. Can you believe that? You guys are about the halfway point. We got to keep this baby going. There's so much more talent back there. A lot more show, no more big spoons. This next guy coming to the stage, you can see him on Angel from Hell on CBS. He is right back there. Ladies and gentlemen, Jon Huck.
James P. Conley, everybody. Yeah, you're right. My bad, sorry. How is everybody? Good? Nice. I just moved into a new place. Me and my fiance just moved into a new apartment. And it's great. We love it. Except for the communal washer and dryer to the entire apartment complex backs up to our living room wall. Right, so you're with me. I can hear people doing laundry all hours of the night and day, which is not a big deal as long as people are washing, like, human laundry. Shirts, pants, socks, pillowcases, stuff like that. Got a new neighbor, doesn't understand any of that. Every 2 days, she's like, what? It's 3:30 in the morning. This is a perfect time to wash a load of zippers, nickels, and drill bits. What? Why? I went out there one day, I was like, lady, what are you doing, drying a robot? What's happening? She's like, no, it's just my belt buckle collection. I only got 2 more loads, spark plugs and old bike pedals. I hope that's okay. Yeah, that's great. But when you move in together with somebody, when you combine your stuff, when you take up a residence with another human being, and that person is like your girlfriend, your fiance, everything is a compromise. Relationships are compromised. You guys hear that a lot? Compromise. Everything is a compromise. Ladies, I think you should look that word up. I don't think it means what you think it means. We're combining our artwork in our apartment. So it's like our artwork, it's a compromise, she keeps saying. It's a compromise. So to compromise, when we combine our artwork, her stuff is gonna hang in like the living room, and like the dining room, and then the kitchen, and then the hallway, and then the bedroom, and then my stuff will go like outside in a dumpster fire. It's a compromise, guys. It's a compromise. Relationships, it's a compromise. Pillows on the bed, it's compromise. We gotta compromise. Pillows on the bed. Oh, are you kidding me? I only need 1 pillow to go to sleep. I take the pillow, I put my head on it, and I close my eyes, and I go to sleep. My fiance also only needs 1 pillow to go to sleep. So to compromise, we put 1,000 pillows on the bed. And every night when I want to go to sleep, I gotta push them all to the floor. And every morning when I wake up and I make the bed, I gotta pick them all up, put them back on the bed, like a huge idiot. Finally, I was like, what? No, done. I don't want to do this anymore. Why are there so many pillows on the bed? She goes, it looks nice. I go, who cares? And she's like, well, when people come over. I go, people? Who's coming over here? What are you talking about? She's like, well, Better Homes and Gardens is not doing exposés on dirty apartments in Hollywood. I don't know. She's like, well, my friends. I go, friends? No, my friends don't come over and like, this is a great place. Can I see the bedroom? No. If you don't know how it works when you go to somebody's apartment, you walk in, you sit in front of the TV, you go to the fridge to grab a beer, you use the bathroom to pee out that beer, and you repeat that process until you're sober enough to drive home because you're not sleeping on my couch. That's it. You don't need to see the bedroom. I wish there was like a star that just shot, like the more you know. There are uncomfortable people all over the world. Take all the bed pillows and give them to those people. Just get them off my bed. Sorry, I don't mean to get so angry about pillows. I feel like I don't get out that much anymore. What I love, though, is the first thing people ask you. I tell people, hey, I'm engaged to be married. We're going to be married. The first thing people ask, oh, you going to have kids? You going to have kids? You going to have kids? Kids. You going to have kids? I don't know. Honestly, kids scare me. And I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not like afraid of a kid. If a kid wanted to fight me, I'd kick his ass. I'm not like, oh, no children. I just mean the anxiety of being a father terrifies me a little bit. And I think if you're going to be a dad, or like especially a dad, I could say parent, but I can't really speak for ladies if that's not obvious. I have no idea what you're thinking. But I feel like if you're going to be a dad and have kids today, like, you have to smoke pot, right? I mean, I don't understand if there's a way around that. I'd love to. I don't know if you guys are aware, but dad anger is a legit disease that affects 99.9% of all men with children. Okay, and I really do think marijuana might be the only cure. I got a friend, Scott, my age, 3 kids, wife, house, lives in the burbs. I go to his house for Christmas. We're not animals. His family's eating. We go in the garage and get high. We come back into the kitchen. We're having a conversation. Normal conversation. We're having beers. His youngest kid finishes his meal, runs in between us with his dinner plate, and smashes it into the sink. 1,000 pieces. I jump back. My God, kid. Kid runs off. My friend looks at the mess in the sink and goes, dude, that's it. That's all he said. And then he tried to have a conversation with me again. I was like, what are you talking about? The kid just broke it. And I was like, oh, you're high. You're high like me. And you realize that in the scheme of the world, this broken dinner plate doesn't mean anything. You have a family you love and a house that can keep them warm and safe. You're content. And that's a beautiful thing. Then I thought about my dad, who never smoked pot a day in his life. That man would choke the life out of you for getting the phone cord tangled up. I'll tell you this. This is how I know dad anger is real. I saw my father when I was 7 years old in the kitchen of the house I grew up in, and he was getting into a fight, a physical altercation with a piece of individually wrapped American cheese. And it just got worse and worse. Cheese, goddamn cheese, damn it! He rips it in half, throws it on the ground, storms out of the kitchen. I'm 7. I'm like, oh my God, Dad hates cheese. As I got older, I realized that wasn't about cheese at all. That piece of cheese represented my father's dreams. And his clenched fists represented what me and my brother had done to them. Could have been a National Geographic photographer kid. And I want to love cheese forever, so I don't know if I'm going to have any kids. Guys, I'm Jon Huck. Have a great night. Thank you very much.
Keep it going with Jon Huck.